guys, welcome back to Julian's garden. I'm standing right in the middle of the sun and it's so windy and gusty. I hope you can hear me well. The wind picked up yesterday afternoon and overnight, and now in the morning still so gusty. You can see my hair just blowing all over at the back there. And the video today, I want to show you about my loofah. I just show you the videos that when I plant my loofah. I think it was in November, beginning of beginning of November. So now we are very early March, and I'm so amazed about how loofah is doing. So loofah is grown more like in tropical and subtropical climate, and this is the first time I grow in Australia and in very cool climate in Canberra, Australia. And at the beginning, I did not intend to plant the loofah, so I didn't prepare. Just at the end, my friend, she just gave me some seeds. She just said, just try to grow it. So, okay. So I grow it, and I didn't plant it, so I planted it very late. So here it is, it's doing so well. I didn't have a room to put in the ground either, because this was the first time for me and I didn't know how this goes. But here is it. I really want to show you. It's doing amazingly well, even in the container. If you don't have a space in your garden or in your garden bed, and you definitely can plant your loofah in the container. Alright, just so windy. So when I planted, I planted together with my peanuts plant as well. Look at this side, I got some container of my peanuts. It's doing so well as well. I will have it in them soon. I will show you the video about that. And in this very big container, I got I think I got one loofah plant left in there. I think one, and two peanuts I planted like on the side as well, because I didn't have any more room, so I just put them all together like this. And the peanuts, I think it got smaller than the other plants in this other container. I think because it had compete so much nutrient with the loofah. And this container is 60 centimeters wide. And when I planted it, I put 2 bags of premium potting mix in here, and I didn't fertilize them since then, and I just use fertilizer in the potting mix that I got for them. And look at it, it's doing so well. And I planted, I put the obelisk. You see the little metal obelisk there for it to climb, and at the end it grew so big. And I have to use this kind like something, I don't remember, but I just tie it together with the fence, with my side and the neighbors, and just kind of hold it together, because I know that when my parents planted in Vietnam, when I was young, it grows so big, but I don't have anywhere else to put, so I just try it, and this is also the first time for me, and I'm just so pleased to see the result of beautiful loofah. So I grow loofah because I like to cook with them, because they are just so yummy. But I know that a lot of you might like to grow them, like to use the sponge, like for scrubbing or something like that. But I just want to grow to eat them. So the taste of the loofah, I feel like a little bit more like zucchini size, but they're not quite exactly the flavor like that. In Vietnam, we use a lot like in the soup or for stir fry or to steam as well. They all delicious, and also it depends on some of the variety as well. I don't know about the variety of this loofah in English, but I know the name in Vietnamese we call mướp hương. So hương is mean perfume in English. So maybe I just call it perfume loofah. Maybe we just call it like that. And it got very typically of the loofah. This variety is delicious, and it got beautiful fresh and scent of the vegetable. I want to maybe save this big one, so in the future I can save some seeds from this big one. I will have it the little one. See the other little one, but I got some more big little one like this as well on the other side. So if you want to have them when they are fresh and use them in cooking. I'm sorry about the sunlight. This is a very good size if you want to have it. You can see the skin very smooth and very soft. You don't want to wait until the skin very tough and the skin between this line. You see the very black dark line here between the other line here. They go deeper into a little bit deeper. You don't want like that because at that time the skin very tough and the taste is not nice anymore, and there could be so many seeds in there. So this is very good size, and also you can feel it. It's very soft, you know. And this side as well. This one a little bit smaller, but typically we can harvest the loofah anytime that we want. But I don't want to have it when they are just the size finger either. It's a little bit waste. I would wait until they are around 2 centimeters across, like from here to here. And this variety, I know that even when we grow in Vietnam, in warm climate like that, they don't go big. I mean, the fruit, they won't get big. I know some other varieties, they get so long and big, you know. They taste not as nice when they go bigger and tougher. They're not nice. And here is, I just want to show you some of the flower. This is the male flower. You can see it like that, and some other male flower underneath here. So when male flower, they all go together in one clump, and while the female flower, they like this. You can see that they're a little bit this one not open yet, but they look a little bit more like zucchini. So this is the female one. And so I got some more female one on the other side as well, a little bit hard to see, but here is some more male flower as well, and underneath it with the clump as well. So in Vietnam, when we grow loofah, the ant often come, and here you see in Cambodia, Australia, the ant often come as well. I hope you can see several ants crawling in there. So for those of you who want to go loofah for the sponge, I recommend you have to wait until the loofah they turn to very brown or dry color, and then sometimes you can see the crack on the screen or the outer side of the loofah as well, and you can see how dry inside. And when you just make sure you have it before the rain though, because it's a rain, it will make the loofah sponge get very moldy as well, and you don't want that. And you just have it and to peel the skin or the outer side off and shake the sheets of the loofah. You might want to give away or to share with your friends, or save this for your loofah seeds for the years to grow as well. In Vietnam or in the tropical, subtropical climate, there's no problem. But in Australia or Cambodia, Australia, if you really want to grow like for the sponge, you have to start early. I'm not sure if this one will turn into the sponge at the end of the season or not, but this variety normally they don't grow it for the sponge. I think they use the other variety, they get much bigger, so it got more ideally for the sponge. But this variety we eat a lot, and I recommend to use the variety for eating as well. Oh, here is the bee. It's so windy, but the bee still come out. Must be hungry. But I know that because this season, because very late season and very cool, so it doesn't go as big as normal. But also I grow it in the container, and so it definitely have less food than if you have a room in the ground. But for me, few loofah like this still make me very happy, and this is very the first time for me as well. And next year I will be more prepared. I will sow the seeds very early inside, as when I start with my tomato seed and other seeds as well. So I think I will have a bigger harvest. I still have some more of little side like this on the other side, and when the flower, I mean the female flower open and got pollinated, it just grows so fast. If you just grow like for eating, you don't have to wait until they turn to dry color or to brown to get the sponge. So for the container of the loofah, and I got some peanuts together grow underneath there. I normally water this container every second day if you got the warmer days like 28 or 30 degrees Celsius. But lately I don't water it at all because we got so much rain, and I haven't seen any pests or diseases to loofah at all. And as I experienced in Vietnam when my parents they grew loofah, they didn't have much pests or diseases. I know them, the ants often come there, but other than that, I think they're very healthy. But when they are young though, then you have to protect them from the snail and the slugs. Before, I think I planted 2 loofah in here, and after that the snail and slug got one of it and only one left in here. I got other seasoning, I gave to my neighbors already, and I'm glad that she liked it as well. And at the end, her son saw it, and her son just came over and took it from her. But anyway, it is very nice memory. So as I did mention before, that I didn't fertilize this container at all. It just grew by the 2 bags of premium potting mix, and I just keep the container moist. And I didn't mulch it either because I got some peanuts underneath here. So if I mulch the peanuts, and I might, or I won't get much out of peanuts, because like example, here is a flower of the peanuts. Can you see here? And when they finish blooming, they just send out kind of little thread and poke into the soil, and from there they can grow the peanut pod will form. But this is too high now because it's too late for it to form the pods, because all the one that form the pod already underneath here. So example like this one, can you see it? So this one already finished blooming, and it send down. This thing send down, I don't know the thread, but they're much bigger than thread. I think a little bit like toothpicks, and then they poke into the soil. Can you see that? And where they can form the peanut pod underneath here. You can see this, some other one there as well. Anyway, go back to the loofah. Overall, I think loofah is very easy vine to grow, and they're very tasty to eat. And I think it's very good to grow it as well. Make sure when you plant your loofah, you do some sort of the structure for it to climb on. If you find the spot that got protected from the wind, that could be great. Because sometimes, you know, if you got very windy and gusty, and the structure, it might fall up or blow over with the wind. And make sure you keep your loofah moist as well. So that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoy it, and seeing the first time I grow loofah and in container as well. And yes, if you don't have a big space, you can definitely grow loofah vine in the container, and definitely you can have a harvest from it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day and stay safe. Bye bye.